Today's episode, 1,000 Trails for Dummies. Mare, this episode's for you.
Not nice. Hi, this is Mary.
And Tony.
And we are the RV Nomads 365.
The craziest RVers on YouTube.
In today's episodes, we are talking 1,000 Trails.
We're going to do an episode on 1,000 Trails for someone who doesn't really know anything about 1,000 Trails. Let's just get this straight right now.
From the beginning.
From right out the gate.
Lay out our cards.
We're at 1,000 Trail Parks about 330 plus days a year.
Why is that?
Well, because we're full-time RVers,
We
hon.
actually live in our trailer.
We have an RV. We're full-time RVers.
Yes.
We live at 1,000 Trail Park full-time.
We would know 1,000 Trails?
We would know this program, and we would know about full-time RVing. As we did some research, you see, I'm hip. I know who doesn't even have an RV. I know who doesn't have 1,000 Trail packages. And you got a lot of videos out there of these people pretending like they know something.
Yeah.
So it's actually starting to get irritating. If I watch one more RV channel and they don't have an RV, I'm going to lose it.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Don't lose it.
No, I'm going to lose it. So this episode, we're going to take you from the beginning, try and give you a pretty good synopsis of what it's about.
Yes.
So you can actually make a decision with advice from two people who live this. Hey, we're trying to teach you about 1,000 Trails. You know what you can do for us? You can subscribe. Guess what else you can do?
Like.
You better do it right now.
So we'd like to thank the many subscribers.
Who requested this?
Yes, who've requested this topic.
His name's Buddy.
Buddy. And Buddy is an administrator in the Deaf RV and Camper group. And we...
Oh, totally supportive.
Oh, we love Buddy. He comments.
Everybody on all the deaf
videos.
sites is totally supportive.
Oh, yeah. Buddy's awesome. And he asked us if we would do that. Other people asked us. We don't have time for them. But when Buddy asks...
It's on.
We do it.
I said it's handled.
So we're doing it
So it's
today.
handled.
Right.
But yeah, no, the all the deaf sites. I mean, we are so lucky in those groups. We post whatever we want. It's always fine. We're posting the moon landing's a hoax. It's fine in the deaf camper.
Yeah.
In the deaf camper groups, it's fine.
We really appreciate.
Yeah, no,
support.
we really appreciate. The support.
Yeah.
Because in other groups, it's not the same. Believe me. Okay. There's basically 4 plans. There is the basic plan, and then there's 3 high roller plans.
High roller.
Right? There's the 3.
Yeah.
So we've talked about in 1,000 Trail Secrets, which everyone was happy to tell us we didn't know what we were talking about.
No clue.
That's the one where you could stay for 2 weeks, then you have to be 7 out, or you can go 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days,
right.
Park to park. Okay. Then there's 3 plans. I'm not going to give you the exact dollar amounts because they change. And in case I tell you a dollar amount and it's not that dollar amount, then we'll get comments. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you like a rough idea. The basic elite plan, I think, is like $8,000. Okay. That's one. The second one is Elite Connections. That's like, I think, 10-ish. And that's what we have. And then there is the Odyssey. Ultimate Odyssey, which I'm told is like $15,000 to $16,000. Okay? Now that's very basic pricing. Could be more or less. Listen, stay until the end of the video, and we're going to give them our final thoughts on 1,000 Trails. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Stay tuned.
So these are new memberships.
Yes, not old memberships.
Old ones, not resold memberships.
Yes.
Brand new.
Yeah, we're talking new memberships. Yes. So that's where we're at with that. Okay? You can finance these plans for 5 years, and you can also finance your yearly dues. And that's what we do. And all in, it costs us about $300 a month. For our Elite Connection plan and our yearly dues, it's $300 a month for 5 years.
And we put money down though.
Yeah, I think like $600 or $700. It wasn't
Yeah.
that much down. So, okay, that's what we pay. That's basically what we pay. So for $300 a month, we always have a place to stay with water, electricity,
Sometimes sewer.
sometimes sewer. Right now we're in Morgan Hill. We don't have sewer. That's why we have the tote, which I made a video of, the tote that covers me in shit all the time. Okay? Mary, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is $300 divided by 30?
10.
Okay, so we pay $10 a day to stay somewhere. Okay, that's what it comes out to. You can't stay anywhere for $10 a day. You can't do it. We could not full-time RV if we didn't do this. And most people, unless, you have 10, 12,000 disposable income, or you want to boondock it on BLM land, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't pay $50 a night, $40 a night, and do this unless you have a lot of dough, which we do not have a lot of dough. We are middle-class people. We're living off our retirement, and it's not a bunch of money. So that's where we're at.
So, just so you know, there are parks in only 25 states. And at the time of this filming, which is February, there are about 80-ish parks.
80,000 trails and
190
with the Encore parks.
and
Remember
the Trails Collection.
But you got to have the Trails collections. You can only book those 30 days in advance. And if you're looking at the basic membership, those parks are in different zones. You got to do your own research on that.
Yeah.
Okay. When you do the high roller plans, you get all the zones. Okay. You still have to pay for the Trails collection. It's, I think, $200. But you get all the zones. So that's what we're experts on. That's what we do. But you got to do your own research. Get on the website. Do your own research. Figure out what plan works
for
best
you.
for you instead of leaving us a hate message. Look, I have our plan memorized, but I just want to make sure that we give the correct information, because I know if we get one thing wrong or get tongue-tied on one thing. Last time everyone got so upset with us because we said you could check in early at a park. Well, you can do that, but not in Orlando. And people got so upset that they had to shut the comments off because in Orlando, you could not check in early.
Wow, people.
Yeah, please.
Have a glass of wine.
So, now the basic plan, you can go on the internet. You can check that out yourself. Okay? And the basic plan is great. If you're going to go camping a couple months out of the year, it's super affordable. It's a great plan. We're talking more for the person that is a full-timer. Like a full-timer with an RV.
Like us, you mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, information here.
All right. So, okay, we're going to go over the 3 high roller plans. Okay? I'm not getting into cabin rentals, all the extra benefits, the affiliate programs that come with it. I'm going to get into, because this is kind of a tutorial for someone who doesn't know anything about Thousand Trails. I want to cut through these 3 plans, and then I want to, us discuss some Thousand Trails stuff.
And we can attach maybe a link to this paper so you can see where it talks about cabins and other discounts.
You can do all that. You can spend hours. You can call and you can talk to them. What I just want to let you know is the most important thing to me when I am planning our life, because we do stay in Thousand Trails all year, is I want to book out our time as far as possible. If you do a basic plan, I don't remember how far out you can go, but you can't go out very far. A basic elite plan, you can go out 120 days. We're Elite Connections, you can go out 180 days. And then when you do the Ultimate Odyssey, it's 180 days. So what it means to us is when I book Thousand Trail Parks, I can get in before anybody. So we always have a place to stay where we want to stay as long as we plan our life in advance.
Right.
Okay, because there's places like Cottonwood in Arizona, tough to get in. Orlando in Florida, tough to get in. And this one you wouldn't even think of. Turtle Beach in Manteca in Northern California, hard to get in. Las Vegas can be tough to get in. But when I'm going 180 days out, I stay where I want for as long as I want. If some high use parks, if you're there during peak season, they'll cut you down to 2 weeks. But I want the max booking, and if you are full-time RVing, you want the max booking. 120 days you can make work, but there will be times that you might not be able to get in because everyone with 180 day bookings has already booked their time at a popular park. So now when you do the trails collection, you can only book Encore Parks 30 days out. Okay, so you know, because the trails package is cool, and we do the trails package. You get a bunch of extra Encore Parks, and you need to research that yourself. You better you do it because it's time consuming. But let me tell you something. You can only go 30 days out. They're all the time. A lot of the parks are booked, and they don't give two shits about you when you're a Thousand Trails member. Nobody's pulling strings for you.
Right.
Okay? So just keep that in mind when you're doing the trails package. When we're traveling, if I always map out the Thousand Trails parks, and if I can get in some encores in the trails package, we do it. But I don't really count on it. You know, I don't plan my trip around it because you're like when you're in peak time in Arizona, you're not getting into Mesa and all those. You're not getting in.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I am barely scratching the surface on what each plan offers. Like I said, the main important thing to me, by living this life, full-time RVing, in Thousand Trails, I care about how long I can stay at a park, 21 days, and how far I can book it, 180 days in advance. Ultimate Odyssey, you can stay 28 days, which is the plan that's almost double of what our plan costs. Okay, I don't care about that week. I'll leave a week early. I don't really care.
Yeah, we
21
checked into
days
that. It's not worth the money
Look,
for us.
We get a little antsy after 21 days anyway.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
ready
we
to
do.
go somewhere else. So that's it on that.
So a side note from all the interesting membership stuff is we've gotten a lot of comments about how people don't like the feel or the look of a Thousand Trails Park. And so we want to kind of go over that, what to expect from, in our experience, what a Thousand Trail Park is like. Okay, if you like the rustic camping experience,
What does rustic mean exactly?
woodsy,
Oh
there
yeah,
might be more dirt.
Oh, it's like
your
camping.
gravel road.
it's like camping
You're gonna
with
smell
a hookup.
fires. Yeah,
With hookups.
yeah,
You know, it's dirt roads. Yeah, people have fires at night.
yeah. There might be
Um,
some noisy people because some people are doing it for a weekend, and you know it's for you, it's your life, but they're partying.
Oh, the
So-
weekends get dicey a little.
Yeah, it can get crazy. If you don't like that, then that's most of Thousand Trails.
Well, like my
parks.
parents. My parents like to stay in paved RV parks where everything is manicured
the
perfect.
grass around
Yeah.
it is trimmed to the
So
same.
yeah, so they don't.
Which is fine. We don't. That's their thing.
Look,
That's totally.
if
fine.
I had an unlimited budget, I would stay there.
I would
you
say
know,
more parks like that.
Sure, but you know, 60, 70 bucks a night. We couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't do it.
Yeah. So, but if you're okay with the rustic, like we like that. I mean,
No,
we were
yeah, we have a
outside
great time.
today. It's beautiful. The smells, the little critters. I mean, it's great. It's a great place to be. You're away from the city.
It's camping.
It's camping.
It's camping.
If you're okay with camping, you'll be fine with Thousand Trails. Look, we have to dump our own crap sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of times lately. And if you're not prepared for that,
Yeah, well then
Maybe Thousand Trails
then
is
the
not for you.
$10. What did you say? It was $10 a night, right? For the
For us
$10 a
now.
night, yeah, maybe it's not worth it to you.
Maybe you
You
want
know.
to spend $50 a
But
night.
hey, when you get covered in crap 20 or 30 times, it doesn't even affect you anymore.
Well, and here's the thing too. Often parks provide a honey wagon. They'll come up and
Yeah,
pick up.
$25 a throw.
Hey,
No,
you
that's
tote your own
insane.
crap if you want. We've done it before.
No,
But
the
anyway.
problem is with the honey wagon, you fill up your gray tank, even with Navy showers,
Mm-hmm.
you fill up your gray tank every 3 days. Okay, you can your black tank, you can go for 4 or 5, 6 days. So you can put that off, but you're still gonna have to dump your gray tank all the time.
Yeah.
So that can get pricey. Look, you're gonna have to do the tote, and you're gonna have to man up,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna have to come to terms with. You're gonna get covered in shit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to toughen
Amen.
up. If you're gonna RV, you better toughen up.
Amen. So another aspect of Thousand Trails, maybe we should discuss, are some of the people at the park. What have we found as far as people? Like, have we seen a lot of druggies? A lot of no, they're just average, normal.
No,
people.
Soledad Canyon.
Younger
I
than
think
we
Soledad
expect.
Canyon might have some type of drug problem.
Well, we've
It's a
seen
weird
it.
vibe there.
We've seen it, but
Yeah.
I think the people are younger than we expected.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be with a bunch of 75-year-old people.
Which we were good with.
Yeah, and we
with
thought
that.
we'd be like the young.
Hip.
Yeah, we'd be annoying them.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not that at all. I would say 70%. What? Or younger than us?
Our families, yeah.
Our families younger
with
than
kids.
us?
Yeah, families and kids. Kids who want to come say hi and pet your dog.
Yeah, during the week it's not too bad, but on the weekends, you can't go outside with your dog where a kid doesn't pop out of somewhere and want to pet your dog.
We like kids. We have no problem with kids if they stay in their area. I'm a former teacher. I love kids, but
No, look, I'm cool with kids for like 10 minutes that I don't know. But what happens is these are lonely kids and that the parents are looking for a break. And I've had kids, like, if they catch me fishing at the lake, I've had kids hang out for 3 hours. Look, I ain't trying to raise somebody else's kid.
yeah.
I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to spend an afternoon with some little lonely, creepy kid.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
So you can't walk your dog without them all coming, can I pet your dog?
That's nice that they ask. I do appreciate that.
God.
But yeah, so the people have been wonderful. We've met a lot of nice people, but you have to be prepared that they're younger than what we thought. And with younger people comes kids and families.
Hey, look, we've even had some issues with older people not going away.
That's true, we have.
We've had some older people sit down at the picnic table for 2 or 3 hours and not leave.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So you need to be prepared for that. And luckily I have Mare, and she'll sit there and chit-chat with them. I bolt.
Yeah, thankfully.
I'll tell you my absolute favorite Thousand Trails story when I found out my granddaughter was a mind reader is we're playing Pee Wee golf.
Oh, yeah.
And just me and her, all by ourselves, playing Pee Wee golf. We're having a great time. Of course, all the kids see us play Pee Wee golf, and all the parents and kids, all little by little, everyone's playing Pee Wee golf, and I start panicking, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have to talk to these people. Oh, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. And I'm thinking this to myself, right? I'm not even saying anything. And while I'm thinking, I do not want to talk to people I don't know. That's what I had thought in my head. My granddaughter looks up at me and she goes, Grandpa Tone, let's talk to some people we don't know. And I'm like, what are you, crazy? We're not doing that. And I go, that's when I knew my granddaughter was a mind reader. Because she literally said exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Grandpa Tone, let's go talk to some people we don't know. Oh my God. Anyways, so be prepared.
Yeah.
Especially on the weekends. We really thought we'd be like the young people that You know, with all the senior citizens, it's not that way.
Definitely the client's changing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's getting younger all the time, so be prepared.
So, and another thing with the parks, if you don't have full hookups, meaning you don't have sewer, meaning you have to be really conservative with your water usage, which might mean paper plates, less washing of dishes, less washing of clothes, and showering is a problem. So, how do we deal with it in our rig? Two different ways. What do you like to do? What do you prefer?
Well, I take a Navy shower.
What do you mean
inside.
Navy shower? What does that mean?
I go down to the nearest naval base and take a shower there.
No, that's not what that means.
You put the water on. You wet yourself down. You turn the water off. You set yourself up. Wash yourself off, and get out. And you use like, I don't know, 3 gallons of water.
Mm-hmm.
3, roughly. And how do you like to take a shower, Mare?
Well, I actually like to shower and enjoy my experience. So, and because I have long hair and I got to use shampoo and conditioner, which ladies with hair actually understand this. So what I do is I bring sandals over and I shower in the showers provided at the park. And I enjoy a nice long hot shower. I can do my shaving, all my cleaning and all that stuff.
Oh.
And I enjoy it. That's what I prefer.
Okay, well, I think that the bathroom showers are gross and dirty, and I know I'll do it once in a while, but I am not comfortable, and I don't like touching the shower curtains, and I don't know if somebody's peed on them and stuff. I'm not a player.
You pull them like this. You think somebody's peed up that high?
I get me closing the curtain, and a little gust of wind coming that touch me, and
Nothing
now I have
touches
piss
you.
all over me.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy. You wear sandals in when you take a shower. Your feet never
Yeah, I
touch
know, I
the
got 'em.
floor. You don't rub yourself all over the walls or roll around on the ground. You do your business, you shower, and then you get dressed and you come back. And that way you can actually enjoy it. You can shave, you can shampoo,
No.
you can have a nice long hot
No.
shower. And you don't have to
No.
worry about turning the water on and off.
No, I don't agree.
Well, okay.
I don't agree. You sit there in the piss infested shower. It's up to you. What about somebody said one of the 1,000 trails said don't crap in the shower?
Well, obviously I wouldn't shower in there.
Okay, first of all, if
Judgment
there's a
call.
sign that says don't shit in the shower, we got bigger problems.
Yeah, that's true.
Fudge. Oh, I caught it. So, if you're not sure about a park, we do reviews on the parks that we stay at. We don't stay at every one, but we stay at a lot of them. And I've been lazy the last year. I haven't got them all, but this year I'm going to be very diligent about doing a review. Now, my reviews are not like I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Look, for $10 a night, okay, they're all good. Okay, if you have electricity and water and it's clean,
That's even better.
yeah,
Wow.
and you don't have a hooker turning tricks next to you, it's a nice park.
Bonus.
Yeah. So I don't rate. I just show the place so you know what it's like before you come. You know what the amenities are. It's there. That's how my reviews go.
And it's so hard to give a review like that of a park because a lot of times a park, one person will love it, somebody else will hate it. For example, Las Vegas, you have very strong opinions on that park. So it's easier just to say, this is what they offer. Go check it out for yourself.
Yeah, no. For $10 a night,
Mm-hmm.
they're all good. Now, if it was $50 a night, then it'd be a different story. But people shit on Thousand Trails Parks a lot. And everyone's always complaining, and I'll be honest. We're in those groups, and everyone's always pissed off. I mean,
Yeah.
It doesn't cost nothing to be a member of Thousand Trails. And let's get into our final thoughts if you should do Thousand Trails or not.
So our final thoughts are this is a no-brainer. If you are full-timing it, there's no better deal. You have a place to stay. I mean, they have a guard at the gate. You can't get in. You know, it's $10 a night. If you're not okay with this for $10 a night, then go to a dry camp, go to Walmart. It's free Walmart, but you never know what's hanging. I never sleep well at Walmart.
I do.
It's dicey there. Well, you have your plug.
No, listen. For what you get at Thousand Trails, most of the time you can get propane at 1,000 Trails. There's a pool. There's a clubhouse. There's TV.
Laundry service.
Laundry.
Vending machine.
Yeah. You get so much for almost nothing. We stay at places with lakes. I go fishing all the time. Okay? You get so much for almost nothing. Okay, I'll be honest, and this is going to get us a lot of hate on the group in the groups, but nobody has any reason to complain.
Right.
For what it costs if you use it. Yeah, sure. $10,000, that's a lot of money to spend, for a membership. $10,000 for a lifetime membership to stay somewhere is nothing. What's your house payment?
Yeah.
What's your apartment rent? I mean, Jesus, for what this costs, it's chump change. It's a great deal. If you full-time RV, it's a must. Or you can sit there on BLM land, chasing down water, going into town, dumping your tanks. That's all insane. To me, that's insane. Cool for a little bit, for a few days. Totally fun. But you know what? I'll pay the $300 a month. I always got water. I got electricity. That means I got heat. I got everything I need. We're not roughing it. It's a no-brainer. That's the final. That's the final. For the final message in Thousand Trails for Dummies is if you're going to full-time RV and you don't do this, you are a dummy. Oh, by the way, if you sign up for Thousand Trails, our membership number is going to be in the description. If you give them our membership number, you get a little piece of the action.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
I hope this was some help. I hope you have a better understanding of Thousand Trails. And go on the Thousand Trails website. Do your research. Thank you. Bye.